My story is pretty simple, really. 3 years ago, I was in my second year of a degree that I hated, and overall was just a really sad, lonely, depressed individual. On a whim, I started going to the gym and creating these TikToks in order to keep me accountable. Before I got TikTok, I didn't really know what it was. I thought it was just kind of an app where people dance to music, but after getting it and doom scrolling for 1 week, I created my first post. And I also discovered JPG, or JP Gallardo. Fitness and going to the gym was always sort of this big question mark in my mind, and having someone explain the science to me was really helpful, helped me shape my perspective and understand the basic principles behind training. And by the way, when I say I went to the gym every day, I went to the gym every day. I think back then I was kind of like Zuko in the first half of Avatar. I was fueled by like anger, pretty much. But I seriously went from 0 to 100, from trying to build that exercise habit for years and years to literally going every day. I think having a few people online to keep me accountable and having to post every day really kept me on track. And after a while, I began to enjoy the process. At first, though, I felt my body was rejecting me. Like, I used to break out in hives and be generally very itchy after every workout. Maybe I was just using the wrong detergent or something. But now it's 2025 and I'm a bit more reasonable. I scaled it back to 5 times a week and I feel a lot healthier, both physically and mentally, than I did before. But you're not here for the story. You're here to see if I got jacked. You're here to see if I am stepping up on that Mr. Olympia stage sometime soon. If I got shredded. Well, I'll let you decide. I think my transformation is pretty realistic. I'm not super lean, and only under good lighting can you see some semblance of abs. But for the most part, I'm just a guy who trained super hard for 3 years with average, arguably worse than average genetics. What's been interesting to see is how differently people treat you. I think on some level, some people respect it, but on another level, it's almost like they're more on guard around you. One thing's for sure though, and I think it's that I get sort of made fun of less. Like, I sort of have an unassuming face, and I think because of that, there's been random instances of people sort of like making fun of me. Like I've been called like the C word, and like one time I got my ass slapped by some random frat dude in the dorm like laundromat. I think just because he thought he can get away with it, which he could because I didn't do anything. But still, that was kind of messed up. I mean, what are you even supposed to do in that situation? To be honest, whenever I walk into a grocery store, people just assume I work there, and it doesn't help that I wear all black. But it's happened to me like 3 different instances where some older gentleman will ask me where the taco seasoning is, and like, bro, it's aisle 7, but I know that because I'm a fatty, not because I work here. But my point is, since putting on muscle, I think that sort of thing tends to happen less. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I think maybe I'll go into the mindset and also what I did day to day more in the future. But for now, this is just a video I wanted to make for a while. And JP, if you're watching this, thank you for putting all your knowledge into the world. But I've been running your program for a while, so I'm gonna have to switch to Jeff Nippard. I know, I'm cheating, but you know, Jeff Nippard. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, be kind to yourself.